Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
One-way towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
So when we go out there tonight, make sure you're selfless. Make sure you're accountable. Make sure you're thinking about your teammates. When we go to face adversity, make sure you're relentless and you have the toughness to embrace that and keep moving forward. And most importantly, make sure you have the right attitude to make your family, the community, and this program proud. Go out tonight and live a Sparta lifestyle. Go out tonight and be Spartan.
A beautiful aerial shot of Spartan Yards here on the campus of Greenbrier East High School. Welcome to Greenbrier East High School baseball here on the Greenbrier Valley channel. A beautiful, beautiful April the 30th. Sun is shining at 79 degrees. It is perfect baseball weather for a great Southern West Virginia rivalry. As tonight the Spartans take a break from playing games against Regional 3 opponents, as they will welcome a longtime rival in the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles here to Spartan Yards tonight. Good evening, everybody. We welcome you into Spartan baseball. The Spartans come in winners of 2 in a row. 4 out of their last 5 have compiled a 16-9 record on the season, and right now they are riding high after back-to-back wins over Nicholas County and Independence, both games on the road. We've got 3 games left in the regular season. The last 2 games will be against regional foes, but tonight we renew an old rivalry against the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles, who also come into this game they're playing very well at the moment right now. They come into this game with a record of 13-8 after they had a slow start to the season. But at this point, the Flying Eagles are playing very well. They hit the ball very well, and we anticipate a great rivalry game here tonight between the Spartans and the Flying Eagles. A little bit late getting started this evening, anticipating about a 6:15 first pitch, maybe a few minutes later. Woodrow Wilson didn't get to leave the school until 4:30 this afternoon, had to wait on a bus. Busing issues have been an issue with several schools, several counties throughout southern West Virginia over the last couple of years. So the decision was made to give them plenty of time to get loose, get warm, and we'll start this game at about 6, anticipating 6:15, probably going to be closer to 6:20 right now, as we're already at 6:14. Spartans come into this game after back-to-back road wins, as we said a couple of nights ago, 14-2 up at Nicholas County. Last night built a big lead down at Independence at 8-1 at one point. Independence came flying back to pull within 2, but the Spartans pulled away in the end, got another complete game on the mound from Brady May. And the Spartans pounded out 13 hits in that 10-6 victory, improving their record to 9-2 against teams in Class AAA Region 3, and that's very important as we get down to the last week of the season, as the seedings for the Class 3 Region tournament Class AAA Region 3 tournament will be decided next week. At this point, I think the Spartans are probably solidly the number 2 seed behind Ripley. I think a win on Saturday against Sissonville will lock in that number 2 seed for the Spartans. So we'll see what happens there. That is the only 2 losses that the Spartans have faced against Class AAA opponents was a 1-point loss against Sissonville, a 2-point loss against Ripley. So a bounce-back win against Sissonville on Saturday will go a long way into securing that number 2 seed here for the Spartans. Woodrow Wilson taking their final infield warm-ups, and we're getting ready to have the coaches meeting, and we'll have first pitch coming your way in about 4 minutes here between the Spartans and the Flying Eagles. When we return, we'll have the opening lineups and the first pitch. You're watching Greenbrier Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel. Greenbrier East High School is thankful for our game ball sponsors for 2025, and tonight's game ball sponsor is People's Bank. Thank you for your support of Greenbrier East Spartan baseball. Coaches having their meeting with the umpires at home plate, and we are just about ready for this rivalry matchup between the Spartans and the Flying Eagles. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Spartan Yards for tonight's exciting rivalry matchup featuring the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles and your Greenbrier Spartans. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles, leading off pitcher number 2, Maddox Sims. Shortstop number 99, Tyler Wilhite. Second baseman number 6, Drew Gallagher. Third baseman, number 4, Brady Williams. Catcher, number 7, Gage Price. Designated hitter, number 19, Parker Williams. Batting for left fielder, number 18, Preston West. First baseman, number 7, Austin Long. Right fielder, number 23, Will Farish. And center fielder, number 20, Jax Adams. And the rest of the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles. And now the starting lineup for your Greenbrier Spartans. Center fielder number 13, Zion Detko. Shortstop number 1, Graham Brewster. Third baseman, number 25, Eli Green. Catcher, number 5, Brady May. Designated hitter, number 30, Wyatt Thornton. Batting for right fielder, number 24, Joe Baker. First baseman, number 33, Clay Patton. Left fielder, number 12, Lane Lambert. Second baseman, number 9, Nelson Lynch. And pitching, number 14, Ashton Cochran. And the rest of your Greenbrier Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. So Ashton Cochran gets the call tonight to take the hill for the Spartans, making only his second appearance on the mound this season. He's pitched one game in relief. He pitched an inning and a third, gave up an earned run, 1 hit. He walked 1 and hit a batter. But tonight he gets the start, the senior left-hander, against the Spartans' oldest rival. These two teams met all the way back on March the 19th. That was a game that the Spartans pounded out 18 hits en route to a 13-7 victory up in Beckley, looking for the season sweep against the Flying Eagles. It would also be another key Quad A win. Playing up in class, this is the first year that baseball, among some other sports, has reclassified into the 4-classification system that basketball has done for the last few years. These two teams were always a sectional opponent in Class AAA. Now they're in different classifications. Woodrow Wilson, still one of the larger schools in the state, is in 4A, and East, the second or third largest AAA school now under the new classification. It's going to be Sims, Wilhite, and Gallagher to lead things off here for the Flying Eagles. Batting for the Flying Eagles, number 2, Maddox Sims. So Maddox Sims will lead things off for the Flying Eagles. He comes into this game batting .459 on the year. He has no home runs, 22 driven in, 34 base hits on the year, including 10 doubles. Cochran on to the rubber. Rocks to the wind. First pitch taken high for a ball. This game is underway. 6:26 officially the start time for this one. The 1-0. Taken for strike one at the letters. Again, this game a little late getting started. Woodrow Wilson had to wait on a bus and wasn't able to leave their school until 4:30 this afternoon. Here's the 1-1, grounded foul off a third. And Cochran quickly ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Flying Eagle leadoff batter. Sims, a senior. Here's the 1-2, curveball, tapped foul off a third. And we'll do it all over again. One week left in the regular season. Here's the 1-2. This one is lifted toward the center field gap. That one's going to go over the head of Detko. 1 hop off the wall. Sims pulling into second. He rounds second, but he'll hold there with a leadoff double. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 99, Tyler Wilhite. So Wilhite, the Flying Eagles shortstop, only a freshman, batting .484 on the season. He has 1 home run and 20 runs driven in, and he's got a runner in scoring position. This team can put runs on the board in bunches. They've done that a lot lately. First pitch is bunted right back to Cochran. He has trouble picking it up, and all hands are going to be safe. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 6, Drew Gallagher. So Wilhite bunts it back to the pitcher. Cochran has trouble getting the handle on it. Now the Flying Eagles have first and third and nobody out. That will be ruled an error on Cochran. Pickoff throw gets by the first baseman, Patton. That's going to allow a run to score, and it's 1-0 Flying Eagles. Time is called as Coach Mann's going to come to mound and settle down his senior. Flying Eagles led the inning off with a rocket double from Sims, a bunt, and a fielding error. Put runners at first and third, and then an error on the pickoff throw at first allows the run to score and the runner to go to second. So it's 1-0 Woodrow Wilson here. Still nobody out. Runner in scoring position. And the sophomore second baseman Drew Gallagher at the plate, batting .364 on the season, and he leads the Flying Eagles in RBIs with 25. Flying Eagles have 5 different batters with over 20 runs driven in this season. First pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Cochran ready with the 0-1. That one stays high. It's 1-1. Good crowd on hand. There usually is when these two teams get together, especially on a beautiful day like we have here this evening. Here's the 1-1. Again, swung on a miss. Runner goes. Throw down to third. Not in time. Nice play, though, by Eli Green just to keep that ball from going into left field. Cochran ready with the 1-2 offering. That one stays high. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This one is popped straight up. May gives chase over by the screen, and it drops out of play. Glad you're tuning in to Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley channel on whatever service you might be or platform you might be tuning in. We're on all platforms tonight, YouTube, Facebook, Roku, and also in the Greenbrier Valley here on Optimum Channel 5. Here's the 2-2 offering. That one is high, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So he's run the count full now on Gallagher. Still nobody out in the first inning. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him, strike 3. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 4, Brady Williams. First pitch to Williams is swung on and missed. Williams, a sophomore. This is a young core for the Flying Eagles. Williams batting .354. He has a home run. He's driven in 24 on the season. Squares to bunt straight through it, and quickly he's in a hole 0-2. Infield's playing in. Try to prevent the runner at third from scoring. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 7, Gage Price. So Cochran with back-to-back strikeouts. First pitch to Price is in the dirt. Price, also a sophomore, batting .293 on the season. Here's Cochran's 1-0 offering. That one's tipped back to the screen. 1-1. Cochran trying to battle back here and limit the Flying Eagles to only a run here. His 1-1 offering to Price. Misses just outside. 2 balls and a strike. This one is popped up and out of play behind the Spartan dugout. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Foul back to the screen. Recent years, the Spartans have had the better end of this rivalry, although the Flying Eagles did eliminate the Spartans last year in sectional play. Here's the 2-2 curveball, tapped foul off third. Runner at third base, Will Height fields it, throws it back to Cochran. Here's the 2-2. Ooh, just misses. Tried to sneak the fastball by him, and he lays off of it. Cochran to the belt, and here comes the payoff pitch. That one's low ball 4. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 19, Parker Williams. Courtesy runner for the Flying Eagles, number 25, Colton Harper. So Parker Williams will step in. Junior, batting .290 on the season. First pitch misses high, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That one stays high, 2-0. Cochran up to 25 pitches here in this first inning. He's ready with the 2-0. That one is swung on and fouled back, 2-1. Swung on and missed. Got him to chase one upstairs. Evens the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. That one stays high. It's 3-2. Runner at first will be moving on this pitch. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. And that is the... But the Flying Eagles get one run in the middle of the first. It's Flying Eagles 1, Spartans nothing. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley channel.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by SJ Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. SJ Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. SJ Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
One-way towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Back now at Spartan Yards. Spartans trailing 1-0. Cochran labored through a 29-pitch first inning, only surrendered the 1 run, and now he'll face the bottom third of the Flying Eagle batting order in Long, Farish, and Adams. Only 3 games left in the regular season. All are at home. This one here tonight, Saturday afternoon against the Sissonville Indians, and then next Thursday night we'll wrap up the regular season at home against the Pikeview Panthers. Brady May just now getting out of the dugout with his gear on as he made the last out of that inning. Takes a couple of warm-up tosses, and now we're ready. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 10, Austin Long. Long batting .271 on the season. First pitch to him is taken for a strike at the letters. Cochran with the 0-1. Curveball is tapped foul off of first base and landed in fair play, but it had that spin to roll it out off to the first base side. So quickly Cochran ahead 0-2. Here's the 0-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 23, Will Farish. So third strikeout of the game for Cochran. First pitch to Farish is in for a call strike. Farish, a freshman, batting .239 on the season. Next pitch, tipped foul, quickly 0-2. Here's Cochran's 0-2. This is down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cochran working quickly. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 20, Jax Adams. Adams, a sophomore, batting .150 on the season. A lot of underclassmen in the starting lineup for the Flying Eagles. This is a young team. We're playing very well on the season. They only expect to get better over the next couple of years. Here's the 2-0. That one misses high, 3-0. Woodrow plays in a very tough region with perennial powers St. Albans and George Washington. 3-0 pitch is taken for a call strike. Ready with the 3-1. That was it for strike 2. Adamson tossed the bat away thinking it was ball 4. Now he has to take the long walk over to retrieve his bat. Now it's 3-2. Cochran ready. Payoff pitch on the way. Strike 3, and he strikes out the side. 1-2-3 inning for Cochran here in the second. Middle of 2. 1-0 Woodrow Wilson. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
Ashton Cochran rebounded after he labored through that first 29-pitch first inning. Strikes out the side on 13 pitches here in the second. Now the Spartans will try to get something going offensively against the lone senior in the lineup for the Flying Eagles, Maddox Sims. It'll be Thornton, Patton, and Lambert. Now batting for the Spartans, number 30, Wyatt Thornton. Thornton batting 400 on the season. 8 for 20 with a couple of runs driven in. First pitch is in for a call strike. The 0-1, strike 2 at the letters, so quickly Thornton finds himself in an 0-2 hole. And he looks at strike 3 and he knew it. Now batting for the Spartans, number 33, Clay Patton. Patton batting .241 on the season, 7 for 29. Swings at that one in the dirt. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Sims. Fastball is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one clocked at nearly 80 miles an hour. The 1-1 curveball in the dirt bounces in front of the plate. It's 2-1. Another curveball. That one drops in for call strike 2. Two-two pitch. That one's in the dirt. 3-2. 3 straight curveballs by Sims. Runs the count full to the Spartan first baseman. Here's the payoff pitch. That one stays high. Ball 4. Patton is aboard. Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Lane Lambert. Lambert comes to the plate, batting .283 on the season. He's got 13 runs driven in. Patton taking a decent lead over at first base, and he gets back in time. And he is injured. Not exactly sure. He's holding his knee. He shuffled his feet a little bit as he tried to go back into the bag. I don't know if that knee gave way and buckled, but Clay right now in noticeable discomfort right now. Trainer Elise McClinic out to check on him, and she is checking out that left knee. And you hate to see this. At first sight, there was nothing that seemed out of the ordinary. But he was in quite a bit of pain, but now he's on his feet. And he appears to be okay. Trainer tells him to take a couple of jogs, put some weight on it, and he seems to be okay. So now Lambert will step in. And again, the throw over to first, and again he's back safely. First pitch to Lambert, misses for a ball. Backside throw to first. And again, he's back in time. Here's the 1-0. That one's in for a call strike. 1-1. To the Spartan junior left fielder. Here's the 1-1 offering. Squares the butt, pulls back. It's 2-1. Spartan batter's a little more patient this inning, making Sims work a little bit. Again, snap throw to first, and again, Patton just does get back. Here's the 2-1 offering. That one misses low. It's 3-1. Here's the 3-1 offering to Lambert. Curveball misses high. It's ball 4. So Lambert works a one-out walk. There's 2 on. Now batting for the Spartans, number 9, Nelson Lynch. So Lynch will be the one-out batter with 2 on. And time is called as the Flying Eagle catcher Price will come out to try to settle his pitcher down. Nelson on the season, batting .361. He's got a couple of home runs, 11 driven in, 26 hits on the year, including 8 doubles and 2 triples, and a pair of homers. Now the entire infield in on the meeting. Now it breaks up. So 2 on, only 1 out. Infield plays in on the corners. Shortstop and second baseman are at double play depth. First pitch to Lynch is in for a strike. The center fielder and right fielder are also playing fairly shallow. If he hits a gap toward the right-hand side, he can run for days. That pitch is in for strike 2, so quickly Lynch is in an 0-2 hole. Here's the 0-2 offering. That one's in the dirt, 1-2. Sims 1-2 offering. Curveball misses high. 2-2. Right now, Sims is fastball setting right about 80 miles an hour. His curveball around 68, 69. Here's the 2-2. Curveball just misses. And the Woodrow crowd thought he had strike 3 there. I don't know that I could have took that pitch either. It was awful close. 3-2. Ball 4. The bases are loaded. Now batting for the Spartans, number 14, Ashton Cochran. So the Spartans have something brewing here. 3 straight walks, and now Cochran steps in. Batting .267 on the season. He does have 2 home runs. He also has driven in 18. Put runners on scoring position. This is usually a position he thrives in. First pitch to him is popped straight up and back out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Again, the corners playing in. Cochran looking to elevate something into the outfield here. Here's the 0-1. Misses outside, 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on, pulled foul. Had him way out in front of that one. Cochran at the plate. Detko waits on deck. Huge scoring opportunity right here early on for the Spartans. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swung on and missed. And there's 2 away. Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Zion Detko. So the bases remain loaded. Now there's 2 outs. And the Spartan leadoff man, Zion Detko, steps in. Calls time. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt for strike one. He had a healthy cut at that one. He grounded out to first his first time up. Curveball in the dirt. Good job by Price to keep it in front of him. Here's the 1-1. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. The veteran senior at the plate. Veteran senior on the mound. Here's the 2-1 offering. Curveball again misses, and it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Tried to check his swing. Cost him a strike anyway. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the runners will be going on the pitch. Here's the payoff. Fouled off. Straight back, and we'll do it one more time. Once again, the payoff pitch from Sims is on the way. That one misses high, ball 4, and we are tied. Now batting for the Spartans, number 1, Graham Brewster. Time is called by the Flying Eagles as their pitching coach will come out and have a word with his pitcher. He got through the first inning with on 13 pitches. He's thrown 30 so far here in the second. So Brewster's up, 2 outs, bases remain loaded. Tried to hold up, could not. Cost him a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Chased that one in the dirt, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to the Spartan junior shortstop. Curveball hangs way high above his head. Here's the 1-2. That one misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brewster awaits the 2-2. Curveball got him. Strike 3. And that is the inning. But the Spartans draw even after 2. It's 1-1. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel. Okay. Two innings total. The Spartans 1 run, no hits, 2 errors. The Flying Eagles have 1 run, 1 hit, and no errors. 1-1 as we start things off here in the top half of the 3rd inning. It'll be the top of the order for Woodrow Wilson. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 2, Maddox Sims. So Sims comes in. He's 1 for 1. He has the lone hit of the game so far. He doubled to lead off the game to center field. Came around to score. First pitch, curveball behind him. Here's the 1-0. This is outside, 2-0. Offering on the way. That one drops in for a call strike. Curveball at 63 miles an hour. Swung on and missed. Quickly the count's even at 2-2. Here's Cochran with the 2-2. And misses high and away, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. And it's a leadoff walk. And Sims hustling down to first, takes a wide turn as May had to chase it down. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 99, Tyler Wilhite. Wilhite walked his first time up. Sims is a threat to run. He has 15 stolen bases on the season. Wilhite squares the bunt, pulls back, takes a ball. Throw over to first. Sims back easily. That one is ball 2, gets away from May. Sims up to second, the ball gets into center field, and he's going to come on to third. The The ball got away from May, and that allowed Sims to go to second. May recovered, tried to throw him out at second. The ball went into center field, and that allows Sims to come on to third. So, just like the first inning, Sims is now standing at third with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes is the count to Tyler Wilhite. Two-0 pitch is swung on, hit high in the air to left field. Going into foul territory, Lambert gives chase and can't quite catch up to it. So 2-1 on Woodrow's freshman shortstop. Swung on, that one's fouled back. 2-2. This one is swung on and it hit off the glove of Eli Green into left field for a base hit. Sims is in to score. It's 2-1 Flying Eagles. That ball was scalded down the third base line. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 6, Drew Gallagher. That one misses high, ball 1. There's some activity in the Spartan bullpen as Braden Teeney is getting loose. 1-0 pitch, misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Throw to first in the dirt. Wilhite is back. Wilhite is also a stolen base threat. He's accounted for 31 of them on the season. This one swung on and missed. Had him way out in front of that one. Snap throw down to first. Here's the, nope, again throw over to first. Again, Wilhite is back, and Clay Patton thought he had him that time. Here's the 2-1, swung on and fouled back. Count evens at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Curveball misses. 3-2. And that one's high, ball 4. So the first 3 have reached here in the top half of the third inning. 1 has already come in to score. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 4, Brady Williams. And Corey Mann's going to come to the mound. And I believe he's going to go ahead and make the pitching change. We're going to have Braden Teeney come in. So a break in the action. A new pitcher on the mound for the Spartans. We'll tell you about it when we come back. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley channel.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, you see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
One-way towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
So Braden Teeney is the new pitcher on the mound for the Spartans, making his 9th appearance. He's 3-1 on the year with an 8.11 ERA in 19 innings. He's given up 22 runs, 38 hits, walked 3. He struck out 9. And he inherits 2 base runners. And he'll face Flying Eagle third baseman Williams. First pitch misses low. Ashton Cochran moves over to first base. That ball is ripped foul toward the dugout off the screen. So Teeney officially comes into the game for Patton. Patton will exit the game as Cochran goes over to first base. Here's the 1-1 offering. That one misses 2-1. Wilhite leads off at second. Gallagher at first. Check of the runners. Here's the 2-1. That one's in the dirt. 3-1. And Brady May is going to come down out and talk to Teeney. Three balls and 1 strike, nobody out. Spartans trail 2-1 here, top half of the 3rd inning. Check of the runners. Teeney's 3-1 offering on the way. That one misses, ball 4, and the bases are juiced. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 7, Gage Price. So the bases are full, still nobody out.
Let's go, boys. Stay up. Stay up.
First pitch, way inside, 1-0. Teeney has hit 10 batters this season. He leads the team in that category. And again, that one comes inside. And that one got him. Said it got him on the shoulder, and it's now 3-1. That is the 11th hit batter of the season by Teeney. Courtesy runner for the Flying Eagles, number 25, Colton Harper. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 19, Parker Williams. So the hit batsman makes it 3-1. Base is still loaded, and now Parker Williams comes to the plate. 0 for 1. That one misses high. The 1-0 pitch is fouled straight back, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 offering, and this one is lifted high and deep into left field. But there is Lambert to make the catch for out number 1. Runner tags from third, scores. It's now 4-1. Williams gave it a ride. Gets a sacrifice fly. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 10, Austin Long. So 1 away. Runners at first and second remain there. They did not advance. Long struck out his first time up. This one is lifted into the air to left field and foul. So 0-1 is the count. That was swung on to miss, strike 2. Had him way out in front of that one. Set. Now the 0-2 on the way. This is in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. That one misses inside. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Got him swinging. Chased one in the dirt. 2 away. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 23, Will Farish. So Long has struck out twice. Now Farish, who struck out his first time up. Misses with the first one. Here's the 1-0 offering. Now they throw back to second. Williams is back. Swung on and missed. Here's the 1-1. Is popped high into the air. Giving chase. That one's going to be trouble. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Rudd's going to score. It's 5-1. A short little pop-up into center field landed in no man's land. And it's 5-1 Flying Eagles. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 12, Evan Tyree. So Woodrow Wilson has scored 4 times here in the top half of the third inning to take a 5-1 lead. Time called right now as the umpire writes the substitution on his score sheet or his lineup card. Not hold back, it's strike one. The 0-1 pitch is tapped foul, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. That one misses. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, lifted into the air to left field. That one is going to be dropped foul. So it's 1-2. Ninth batter to bat in this inning. This one is lined into left field. Lambert comes on. He has it, and that is the inning. But the Flying Eagles score 4 times. And in the middle of the third, it's Woodrow Wilson 5, Spartans 1. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
So Eli Green steps in to lead things off here at the bottom half of the third inning for the Spartans. Now find themselves with a 4-run deficit. That one misses inside, 1-0. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch is in the dirt. 3 balls and no strikes. Green walked his first time up. Taking all the way there. Takes a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed, and Sims has battled back to run the count full. And here's the payoff pitch. Got him looking, strike 3. So from 3-0, 3 straight strikes, and there's 1 away. Now batting for the Spartans, number 5, Brady May. First pitch to May, misses low, ball 1. That one misses way high, 2-0. That one fouled back, 2 balls and a strike. Curveball stays high, 3 balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2. So he's run the count full of the first 2 batters here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Spartans needed some base runners here. Here's the payoff. That one misses, ball 4. So Brady Bay is on. Courtesy runner for the Spartans, number 15, Braden Bascom. Now batting for the Spartans, number 30, Wyatt Thornton. So Bascom will run for the catcher, May. And now Wyatt Thornton will step in. This one is lined into right field. That is a base hit. It's going to go into the gap. Round second, coming to third is Bascom, and they're going to wave him on home. The throw to the second is not in time. The throw home is not in time, and the Spartans have drawn within 3. Hustling all the way is Bascom to score the second run, and Thornton has a 1-out double. Now batting for the Spartans, number 6, Braden Teeney. So Thornton with a gap shot to play to run, and now he's in scoring position for Teeney. He takes a call strike. Squares the bunt, pulls back, takes ball one. Sims is not an easy pitcher to bunt on. Here's the 1-1. Offers at that one. Tried to hold up, could not. Umpire said it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thornton takes his lead off of second. Will Height played behind him. And that one is swung on and missed, strike 3. TD late on that one. There's 2 away. Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Lane Lambert. That one misses way high. This one is grounded in the hole and into left field for a base hit. Thornton being waved around third. He is going to score, and it's 5-3. And on the throw, Lambert's going to take second base. Now batting for the Spartans, number 9, Nelson Lynch. Will Height was trying to hold the runner close to second, and that left the hole open, and Lambert found it into left field. Scoring Thornton easily. And he was able to take second on the throw home. Curveball drops in for strike 1. So again, the Spartans with a runner in scoring position. This time the second baseman, Gallagher's going to try to sneak in behind Lambert. That pitch is swung on and missed, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 offering. That one misses high, 1-2. And time is called as catcher Gage Price goes out to talk to Sims. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Lane Lambert is the runner at second base. 2 runs are in here in the inning as the Spartans have pulled back to within a pair at 5-3. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that is the inning. But the Spartans score a pair, and after 3, it's Woodrow Wilson 5, Greenbrier East 3. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Wyatt Thornton double scored Braden Bascom all the way from first base. It'll be the top of the order for the Flying Eagles. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 2, Maddox Sims. So Teeny ready for his second inning of work. First pitch misses upstairs, ball 1. Down and in for ball 2. Had him way out in front of that one, 2-1. There is action in the Flying Eagle bullpen. That one misses ball 4 and a leadoff walk to the Flying Eagle leadoff batter. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 99, Tyler Wilhite. So Wilhite up to the plate. Warming up in the bullpen for the Flying Eagles is Austin Long. Sims is at 71 pitches, so we may see Long here when the Spartans come to bat in the 4th inning. First pitch to Wilhite is popped high in the air toward first base dugout, and that one drops out of play behind the dugout. Throw over to first. Sims is back. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. Snap throw down to first. Sims back. Throw over to first again. This one swung on and ripped into left field for a base hit. So a pair of base runners here to start the 4th inning for the Flying Eagles. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 6, Drew Gallagher. So 2 on, nobody out. First offering misses for ball 1. Spartans trying to keep this a 2-run ball game. The Flying Eagles trying to play add-on here. Here's the 1-0. That one misses. 2 balls and no strikes. Just misses with that one, and it's 3-0. Check of the runners. Here's the 3-0. And that's ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 4, Brady Williams. So still nobody out. Bases are full. And Williams will step in. First pitch is a strike at the letters. Had him way out in front of that one. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch, swung on, popped foul off of first base. Cochran giving chase. He has it for out number 1, throws home. On the ricochet, it goes back, and they're going to get a double play out of it. Cochran made the play in foul territory, threw the ball home because the runner tagged Sims. The ball went past May, carobed off the concrete barrier, right back to Sims, and he fired him strike back to Eli Green for the double play. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 7, Gage Price. This one is wide right to Eli Green. He goes high to the air and stabs it. And the Spartans get out of the inning with nobody scoring. What a job there by the Spartan defense here in the top half of the 4th inning. Nothing across for the Flying Eagles. The middle of 4. It's still 5-3 Flying Eagles. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Spartan crowd has come to life here after that inning. The Flying Eagles looked like they were going to play add-on, had the bases loaded, nobody out. An unconventional double play makes it first and second with 2 outs, and then on a ball that was absolutely scalded, Eli Green goes high into the air to pick it off and keep the deficit at 2. And let's see if the Spartans can carry the momentum here to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Now batting for the Spartans, number 14, Ashton Cochran. It'll be Cochran, Detko, and Brewster. Sims is still in the game. There is activity in the Spartan bullpen now as Lane Lambert is getting loose. First pitch to Cochran is high, ball one. Here's the 1-0, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1, swung on and missed again. Back-to-back fastballs at 79 miles an hour. Cochran steps back in, calls time, is granted it. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Price comes up with it, fires on to first. And there's out number 1. Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Zion Detko. So Detko is the one-out batter. He grounded out to first. He walked with the bases loaded in the second inning. First pitch to him is low for a ball. That one misses inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0. That one in the dirt. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way. 3-1. Working quickly. That one's low, ball 4, and Detko is aboard. So a 1-out walk. Now batting for the Spartans, number 1, Graham Brewster. And time is now called as the Flying Eagle coach will come to the mound. He's at 79 pitches. He had his first baseman, Austin Long, warming up in the bullpen while they were batting in the top half of this inning. It does appear that he's going to stick with Sims for at least one more batter. He's at 79 pitches, so he's pitched out as far as days rest goes. He can go to 110 if they want to stick with him. Quick throw over to first. Detko leading just a little bit, but he gets back in. Zion on the season has 27 stolen bases. Again, throw over to first. I think part of that discussion on the mound was about trying to keep Detko close over at first base. And again, and the ball gets away, and he's going to take second easily. So they threw over 3 straight times, and the third time it gets away from the first baseman, and Detko is now in scoring position. So a base hit by Brewster now makes this a 1-run ball game. And he was fooled a little bit. Detko takes third with the third baseman playing way in on the grass. Detko alertly on his horse. He takes third on the pitch. So now only 90 feet away. The 0-1 pitch is taken for a call, strike 2. So quickly Brewster to an 0-2 hole. Sims ready with his 0-2 offering to Brewster. That one misses high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. That one misses. Quick throw back to third. As Detko was dancing a little bit down the line, they try to catch him going back. So it's 2-2. This one is bounced high into the air, and the shortstop has trouble with it. Detko's going to score. Brewster is safe at first, and it's a 1-run ball game. The ball kind of ate up Wilhite a little bit. And now Brewster's at first. Detko scores, and it's 5-4. Now batting for the Spartans, number 25, Eli Green. Graham Brewster also an absolute threat to steal. He's got 18 of them on the season. Green way out in front of that first offering.
Hey, 41-1, 41-1.
That went way high. So much like the Flying Eagles took advantage of 2 Spartan errors to score a first inning run, the Spartans have taken advantage of 2 Flying Eagle errors here in the bottom half of the 4th inning to score a run. Here's the 1-1. Green squares the bunt, pulls back, takes the ball, throw down the first. Brewster is back. Here's the 2-1. That one is bunted. Nice bunt, and they are going to get him. Looked like he might be safe for a minute, but the first baseman fielded it and in one motion tagged Green out. Does advance Brewster to second. And the 2-out batter will be Brady May. Now batting for the Spartans, number 5, Brady May. So the Spartans have the tying run in scoring position. And May at the plate, who leads the Spartans and runs batted in. He has 31 of them on the year. Had a big RBI night last night against Independence. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit high into the air to center field. The center fielder going back. That's Tyree. He has it. And that ends the inning. But the Spartans do get another run. And after 4, it's the Flying Eagles 5, Spartans 4. You're watching Spartan Baseball, the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Back now live at Spartan Yards. Spartans trail 5-4. And new pitcher on the mound for the Spartans, junior right-hander Lane Lambert warming up. Lane making his 9th appearance on the mound. He's 2-3 with a 5.18 ERA this year in 24 1/3 innings. He's given up 18 earned runs, 20 hits. He's walked 26, struck out 33. Has battled a couple of bouts of wildness in a few of his outings, but when he is on, he is very tough to hit. The Spartans are hoping that he could continue to hold the Flying Eagles at bay here. He moves from left field to pitcher. Braden Bascom now is in left field, so Teedy is out of the game. Now pitching for the Spartans, number 12, Lane Lambert. Lane, normally a starting pitcher. He has started 6 games. That's second in the rotation, only to Eli Green 7. He's coming here in the 5th inning to try to keep this a 1-run deficit and give the offense a chance. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 19, Parker Williams. So be Williams, Long, and Farish here in the top half of the 5th inning. First pitch just misses, ball 1. And that one got him. That is the 3rd batter that Lambert has hit this season. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 10, Austin Long. Pinch runner for the Flying Eagles, number 11, Blake Puggley. Long is 0 for 2 tonight. He struck out both times. Puggley takes his lead off of first. Very small lead, short lead. First pitch to Long is in the dirt, ball 1. Lambert ready with his 1-0. This one is swung on and one hop to Lynch on the first. Got him. The ball was hit sharply. The ball kind of ate Lynch up a little bit, but he had plenty of time to gain it, get it back, and throw out the runner to first. Runner moves on to second, 1 away. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 23, Will Farish. Farish steps in. He grounds it up the middle. Ball eats up Brewster. And Farish will beat the throw. And there's runners at first and third, only 1 out. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 20, Jax Adams. So 2 on, 1 out. Adams now the batter. He squares the bunt, bunts right through it. 80-mile-an-hour fastball, strike 1. Lambert ready with his 0-1. That one's a call, strike 2. So quickly, Lambert ahead 0-2 to the Flying Eagle center fielder. Here's the 0-2 offering. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 2, Maddox Sims. So Sims will be the 2-out batter. Sims officially 1 for 1 on the game. Lambert's first pitch misses inside. Fastball at 81 miles an hour. Here's the 1-0, swung on and missed. Going back-to-back fastballs here to start this at bat for the opposing pitcher. Here's the 1-1. That one is fouled back, and he's ahead 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 offering. Foul tipped into the net. And he's still been exclusively fastball to Sims this at bat. 4 pitches, 4 fastballs. There he's ready with the 1-2. Again, another fastball. That one misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Check the runners. And the 2-2. Off-speed pitch. Tried to fool him there, and it misses outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the runner at first, Farish, will be running on this pitch with 2 outs, full count. Here's the 3-2, and the curveball again misses, ball 4, and that'll load the bases for Wilhite. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 99, Tyler Wilhite. Wilhite is only a freshman. But he is quite a young ball player. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Came into the game batting .484 on the season. Lambert will go from the windup this time. Had him chasing a high fastball at 81 miles an hour. Here's the 0-1. That one misses way high. 2-0. Or 1-1, rather. So. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, hit high in the air to deep left center field. Back on it is Bascom. He has it, and that is the inning. A step of the way from the wall. Nothing across for the Flying Eagles. Middle of the 5th. It's 5-4. Flying Eagles, you're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
Back now at Spartan Yards. The Spartans trail by 1, and they'll be batting against a new pitcher. Now pitching for the Flying Eagles, number 4, Brady Williams. Brady Williams, the new pitcher. He comes into this game 2-4 with the record of 5.32 ERA. In 25 innings, he's given up 31 hits, 19 earned runs. He's walked 21. He's struck out 41. And it'll be Thornton, Patton, and Lambert. Thornton, Bascom, and Lambert. Now batting for the Spartans, number 30, Wyatt Thornton. Thornton had an RBI hit his last time up. First pitch misses, ball 1. That fastball also registers in the upper 70s. Couldn't check his swing on the curveball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Again, that one, curveball in the dirt. Bounces past the catcher. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and grounded up the middle. Will Hyde up with it. Throws on to first for out number 1. Now batting for the Spartans, number 15, Braden Bascom. Bascom up for the first time tonight. Batting .283 on the season. He's got 10 RBIs. First pitch to him is low for a ball. That one misses, 2 balls and no strikes.
Good.
2-0 pitches is low, 3-0. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, ball 4. Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Lane Lambert. Lambert, he had an RBI hit his last time up. This one is grounded hard to the second baseman. He's up with it, throws on to first. Runner does move on to second, but there are 2 away. Now batting for the Spartans, number 9, Nelson Lynch. So Bascom now in scoring position is representing the tying run, and Lynch will step in. Time is called by Flying Eagle catcher Gage Price. He and Williams have a short discussion between the mound and home plate. Now Lynch steps in. He's 0 for 1. Walked and struck out. Curveball drops in for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 offering. That one is low and away. Here's the 1-1 offering. That one's in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher, and that is going to allow Bascom to come on to third. Tried to get him to chase the curveball, and it got through the catcher, Price. So now the tying run is only 90 feet away. Here's the 2-1. Get another curveball. Misses, makes it 3-1. That's ready. Here's a 3-1 offering on the way. Fouled off. Had a nice hack at it. Found it straight back out of play. Runs the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Spartans trail by a run, 5-4. Here's the payoff pitch. So again, swung on and fouled off. Fouled off the catcher's mask. The umpire will walk the ball out to the pitcher. Again, the 3-2 offering on the way. And a call, strike 3. Caught him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing across for the Spartans after 5. Woodrow 5, Spartans 4. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel. He all but would lock up the number 2 seed for the Spartans in Region 3. That one misses high, 2-1. Still another game against Pikeview as well next Thursday night. Swung on and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Time is called. Lambert ready with the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 7, Gage Price. So 2 away now. Price, the batter. First pitch misses high, ball 1. Lambert's 1-0, fouled straight back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, grounded slowly towards second. Lynch up with it, fires on to first. Got him, and a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across for the Flying Eagles. Spartans coming to bat the 6th. It's 5-4 Woodrow Wilson. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
One-way towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Five to 4 is our score as the Spartans come to bat here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, and a key inning here for the Spartans. It's going to be Cochran, Detko, and Brewster. Catcher Price just now emerging from the dugout after retrieving his gear, as he was the last out of that top half of the 6th. So Cochran's going to try to get things started here. Now batting for the Spartans, number 14, Ashton Cochran. So Ashton Cochran steps in. It's 0 for 2 on the night. Here's the first offering. That's in for a call strike. Oh, 1 on the way. Swung on, Hit foul down the left field line. And it's 0-2. Cochran steps back in. Awaits the 0-2 offering from Williams. That one's in the dirt. Here's the 1-2. Again in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Opposing batters are batting .333 against Williams on the season. And he has battled bouts of wildness as well. He also can be dominating. He's throwing strikes. Here's the 2-2. This one is lined right at the third baseman. Gallagher snow cones it for out number 1. Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Zion Detko. Cochran hit it on the screws, but right at Gallagher, who jumped up and picks it off for out number 1. Now here comes Detko. He takes ball 1. And the dirt ball 2. Here's the 2-0. And he misses with that one. 3 balls and no strikes. See if he has the green light here. I imagine he'll be taking all the way. He is. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. This one is grounded hard right back to Williams. Flips over to first, and there's 2 away. Now batting for the Spartans, number 1, Graham Brewster. First pitch to Brewster is in for a call strike. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back. 0-2. The 0-2 offering on the way. This one is grounded up the middle. Will Hyde up with it. Throws it in the dirt. It gets away. It goes into the dugout. And he will be awarded second base. So the tying run is in scoring position. So credit the throwing error to the freshman Will Hyde. Now batting for the Spartans, number 25, Eli Green. Eli Green will step in. Green made a huge play in the top half of the 4th inning when he jumped high into the air to spear a line drive for the 3rd out with the bases loaded. Actually, there were 2 on at that point. It kept that, at that time, was a 2-run game. First pitch curveball is it down low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0, swung on and missed. Base hit ties it. Here's the 1-1. Nope, time is called. That one misses low and away. 2 balls and a strike. And Green's probably going to see a lot of fastballs here because he's not going to want to take a chance of that curveball in the dirt getting away and getting Brewster. Except there it is. It's going to get away from the catcher. And Brewster is on to third. Tying run now 90 feet away. Count is 3-1 to Green. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. High fastball. Runs the count full. Here's the wind and the payoff pitch. That one's low, ball 4. Now batting for the Spartans, number 5, Brady May. So runners on the corners. Brady May steps in. Big at bat here. Tying run is at third. Go ahead run is at first. Let's see if Green takes off for second here. He does not. First pitch to May is high for ball 1.
Hey, 24-5, 24-5.
Here's the 1-0. Again misses low and away. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, 15-3.
First 2 were retired. All the hard hit ground balls. Or hard hit line drive, hard hit ground ball. The runner Green goes. Ball is tapped over the third baseman's head. It's going to be an infield single. The run's going to score. We are tied. A high chopper went over Gallagher's glove. Will Heights could do nothing with it but just eat it. It's 5-5. Now batting for the Spartans, number 30, Wyatt Thornton. So we have a brand new ball game here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Go-ahead run is in scoring position. That's Eli Green at second base. Wyatt Thornton has already doubled once today. First pitch is in for a call strike. Here's the 0-1. This is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Williams not happy with that call. He thought he had strike 2 there. Takes a walk behind the mound to recompose himself. That one's in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Both runners are going to move up. Green to third. May to second. Actually, that is. Sonny Herbert that is running for May. So 2 balls, 1 strike. No, I'm sorry, that's not Sonny Herbert. That's Josiah Spencer. 10 instead of 20. Here's the 2-1. This ball is grounded toward first base. Long has it, steps on first. That is the inning, but the Spartans have tied it up. After 6, it's 5-5. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back now at Spartan Yards, 6 inning totals. As there is the RBI single by May that tied the game. 6 inning totals tonight. Spartans, 5 runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors. Woodrow Wilson, 5 runs, 4 hits, and 3 errors. It's been an evenly played game. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 19, Parker Williams. It'd be Williams, Long, and Farish to face Lane Lambert here in the top half of the 7th inning. Lane trying to keep it a tie score, give the Spartans a chance to walk it off in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one's in for strike 1 at the letters. 2 balls and a strike. Lambert working quickly. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, fouled away into the trees off the right-hand side. Count stays 2-2. Lambert ready with the 2-2. This one is swung on and lined into center field for a base hit. So the Flying Eagles have the leadoff runner aboard here in the 7th. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 10, Austin Long. Pinch runner for the Flying Eagles, number 24, Ryder Kogar. So Ryder Kogar, the pitch runner. And now Austin Long will step in. He's 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch is swung on and fouled back, strike 1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. gets his sign. Here's the 0-2 on the way. Checks his swing. Holds off at the pitch upstairs. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Curveball in the dirt. Again, he checks his swing. It's 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Kogar leads off at first, short lead. That one just misses. It's 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Lambert. And he misses ball 4. The first two have reached here in the top half of the 7th inning. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 3, Will Farish. So after having Long 0-2, he loses him. Now the first two have reached here in the top half of the 7th inning. Holds back on the bunt. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Good squares the bunt. Again pulls back, and it's 2-0. The 2 again squares the bunt. It's popped foul. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That one is fouled out of play. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, still nobody out. Runners take their leads. Pitch is swung on, and a defensive swing there fouls it away. Keeps the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, here's the 2-2. Swung on, fouled back. Just got a piece of it. Here's again the 2-2. Bounce right back to Lambert. Throw to second for 1, on to first. Double play! One hopper right back to Lambert. He goes to Brewster for the force at second. On to first for the double play. And the 2-out batter will be Adams. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 20, Jax Adams. So Jax Adams. So Kogar moves to third, but now there's 2 away, and now Lambert can turn his attention to the batter here. First pitch misses high, ball 1. You want to go right after this batter because Sims is waiting on deck. And I think that might be what May and Coach Mann, this time as called, are going out to discuss with the Spartan right-hander. You got the number 9 hitter at the plate. who is batting 150 on the season. Behind him on deck is a guy that came into the game batting 459. So this is the guy you want. Throw strikes, let your defense do the work. That one misses just high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. (2-0). That's it for call strike 1. Lambert with the 2-1. That's it for strike 2. So now from 2-0 to 2-2, and Lambert here with a chance to get out of this. Here's the 2-2. Misses outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to put a little something extra on that one. So now the count is full. You don't want to lose him here. You got to throw a strike on this pitch. Here's the 3-2 offering. Misses high, just high. Ball 4. Spartan fans not happy with that. That one was close. But now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 2, Maddox Sims. So that brings the most dangerous batter in the lineup for the Flying Eagles to the plate. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. Don't be surprised if the runner Adams takes off for second here to get out of the force play. First pitch to Sims that's a call strike, and that pitch looked higher than the one that they called a ball a minute ago. So 0-1. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at the quarters. Tie game here, top of the 7th. And again, the 0-2 is fouled straight back. Lambert again, the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that is the inning. He strikes out Sims at a big spot. We go to the bottom of the 7th with the Spartans a chance to walk it off. It's 5-5. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
One-way towing, the source for all of your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Back now at Spartan Yards, 5-5, bottom of the 7th. Lane Lambert pitches out of a little bit of a jam and gets the best hitter in the Flying Eagle lineup to strike out. Now batting for the Spartans, number 15, Braden Bascom. It'll be Bascom, Lambert, and Lynch here in the bottom half of the 7th as the Spartans look to secure a walk-off win. It should be their 17th victory of the year. First pitch misses high. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch is in for a strike at the letters. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Starts the bunt, pulls back, takes ball 2. Here's the 2-1 again. It squares the bunt, pulls back, and it's 3-1. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Bascom pushes the bunt down the first base line. The throw on to first. Oh, they got him. Good job by the second baseman, Farish, covering first. And there's 1 away. Now batting for the Spartans, number 12, Lane Lambert. First pitch is ball 1 in the dirt. Lambert 1 for 2 officially. The 1-0 offering on the way. That one's in. No, misses outside. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. That one's in for a call strike. 2-1. This one is swung on and lifted into short left center field. That's going to drop, and it's going to get by the center fielder, and it's going to roll in toward the wall. Here's Lambert on his way to second. He's going to be in standing with a 1-out double. Sims took an awkward path to the ball, and it went right by him. He had to chase it down, and now the winning run is in scoring position. Now batting for the Spartans, number 9, Nelson Lynch. Nelson Lynch, 0 for 2 tonight. He is due. He's here at a big spot right now. First pitch misses, ball 1. The 1-0 offering on the way. Lynch swung on, grounded towards short. Wilhite up with it, throws on to first, and there's 2 outs. Lambert has to hold at second base. Now batting for the Spartans, number 14, Ashton Cochran. So now Cochran will step in. Swung on, and that one is dribbled toward the first baseman, flips onto the first, to the pitcher covering, and that is the inning. We go to extras. After 7, it's 5-5. You're watching Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel. Hey.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back now at Spartan Yards. Will Height leads things off here in the top half of the 8th inning. First pitch from Lambert is high for ball 1. So we're in extras now. 5-5. The 1-0 pitch, that's misses high. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Again, misses high. 3 balls and no strikes. Will Height is 2 for 3 today. The 3-0, and that one misses badly. It's leadoff walk for the Flying Eagle shortstop. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 6, Drew Gallagher. Will Height probably will be running. He has 31 stolen bases on the year. They're going to want to get him in scoring position. Throw over to first. Eli Green in on the, again throw over to first, and Will Height back. That one misses low. Snap throw to first. Again, Will Height is back. This one is swung on and fouled back out of play. One and one. One pitch, high and tight. 2 balls and a strike. That one's high, 3-1. Again, snap throw back to first. And time is called, and Brady May is going to go out and talk to Lambert. Meeting breaks up. We're back to action here. 3 balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Lambert to the belt. Here's the 3-1. Swung on line into center field. That's a base hit. Detko up with it quickly. Returns it to the infield. And the first 2 have reached here in the 8th. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 4, Brady Williams. So 2 on, nobody out. Williams is the batter. Squares the bunt, pulls back. Pitch misses low, 1 ball, no strikes. Lambert again ready with the 1-0. This one is bunted foul. 1-1. Williams trying to help his own cause here. Lambert trying to get out number 1. Curveball misses outside. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Snap throw to first. Gallagher's back. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And there's out number 1. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 7, Gage Price. So 1 away, and Price will be the batter. Takes first pitch, strike. The 0-1 misses high, 1-1. Lambert's 1-1, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Again, Lambert ready. 1-2 on the way. This is up and in. Count evens at 2-2. Will Height, the runner at second. Gallagher, the runner at first. 1 away. 2-2 the count to the catcher, Price. Just misses. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Everybody on the east side thought that was out number 2. Lambert again. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3! Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 19, Parker Williams. And now there's a confusion. All right, so Williams now will step in. This one is swung on, lifted into the air to right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. The runner is going to come around third. The throw is not in time. And the Flying Eagles have taken a 6-5 lead here in the top half of the 8th inning. That was Preston West at the plate who got that hit. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 10, Austin Long. So Preston West comes up with a base hit that gives the Flying Eagles the lead. First pitch misses, low ball 1. for a strike. 1 ball and a strike. Here's 1-1. Misses high, 2-1. Two-one misses, 3-1. Lambert ready with this 3-1. This one is fouled away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners will be going on this pitch. Count full, 2 outs. Here's the payoff. Misses high, and the bases are loaded. Now batting for the Flying Eagles, number 23, Will Farish. Farish is 1 for 4 tonight. He takes the first pitch strike. Takes that one for strike 2, so quickly Lambert ahead 0-2 here. Trying to keep it a 1-run game, giving his team a chance here in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Defensive swing there by the second baseman for the Flying Eagles. Here again is the 0-2. That one misses way high. Goes to the screen, but it gets right back to May, not allowing the runners to advance. Here's the 1-2. That one misses high, 2-2. So after starting 0-2, back-to-back pitches have stayed way high. Here's the 2-2, and again that one misses up, 3-2. There's nowhere to put him. He's got to come with a strike on this pitch here. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Umpire gets a fresh supply of baseballs. Again, the runners will be in motion. May comes out. Hands the ball to Lambert. Gives him a little pep talk, and we'll come back and wait for this payoff pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Spartans trail by a run. Trying to keep it there. Again, the 3-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. And that is the inning, but the Flying Eagles score a run going to the bottom half of the 8th. It's the Flying Eagles 6, Spartans 5. You're watching Greenbrier Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
He said just a little cool point of conversation. I was like, sure, I'll tell him. It's been a good game so far. I've been watching the past couple innings, but girls whooped. Or girls got whooped by James and Rome the 3rd inning. It was bad. I think they gave up 7 runs in the 3rd. It was ugly.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Zion Detko. So Detko leads it off here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swung on, fouled back. Top of the order up for the Spartans here. It's Detko, Brewster, and Green. This one is grounded in the hole. Nice stop by Farish at second. On to first, not in time. Nice hustle by Detko. Nice play by the second baseman, Farish, making a diving stop and coming up with the play. But Detko easily beats it out, and the Spartans have a leadoff runner on. Now batting for the Spartans, number 1, Graham Brewster. So Detko at first, a threat to run, takes a big lead. First pitch to Brewster's in for a call strike. I'm not sure they want Brewster bunting in this situation. You don't want to take it out. Detko is fully capable of getting in scoring position on his own. Caught him leaning, but he just does get inside. Back to the play. He was leaning towards second. Throw over just about got him, but he does get back underneath the tag. And again, back over to the first. They're paying a lot of attention to Zion over at first base. They don't want him in scoring position. And again, throw over to first. And again, Detko back. And that time, Detko's slow to get up a little bit. He'll take a little walk to recompose himself. If he jammed his wrist or his shoulder a little bit, diving back in on that one. Six to 5 is our score. We are in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spartans trailed 5-1 at one point in this game, clawed their way back to tie it. Flying Eagles retake the lead here in the top half of the 8th. Now the Spartans with the leadoff runner on here in the bottom half of the 8th. And again, they throw over to first, and it gets by. It goes toward the dugout. Detko's up, and he's going to take second. That's the second time tonight that they paid a lot of attention to Detko and eventually threw the ball away, allowing him to get in scoring position. So now, let's see if they do put the bunt on to try to get him to third. Here's the 0-1. And Brewster does bunt. He pops it up, and he's out. Popped up to the catcher, and there's one away. Now batting for the Spartans, number 25, Eli Green. So that'll bring up Green. Officially 0 for 1. That one's in the dirt. Nice job by the catcher, Price, to keep it in front of him, to keep Detko at second. It's been a good game. Here's the 1-0. That one misses, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Spartan third baseman. That one in for a call strike, 2-1. That one misses, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 offering from Williams. He steps off. Three-one offering on the way, swung on and missed, strike two. Tried to go after that pitch up in the zone. And now their count runs full, 3-2. That one is, no, call strike three. Looked like it was low, but they ring him up. And now it's up to Brady May. Now batting for the Spartans, number 5, Brady May. And they're going to walk Brady May. They're going to put him on, take the bat out of his hands. And Wyatt Thornton. Now batting for the Spartans, number 30, Wyatt Thornton. So Wyatt Thornton with an RBI double back in the third inning. Runners at first and second. There are two away. As soon as he struck out. Courtesy runner for the Spartans, number 10, Josiah Spencer. So Spencer's going to run for May. So you've got Detko at second, the tying run. May, the winning run Spencer, the winning run at first. The first pitch to Thornton misses for ball one. That one's in the dirt. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Thornton awaits the 2-0 pitch from Williams. This one is swung on. It is tapped to the third baseman. Throws on. It's in the dirt, and it gets away. Oh, hands are safe. Oh, they're going to have Detko caught up between third and home. Back to the plate. He's out, and the ball game is over. Detko took a wide turn at third, and the Flying Eagles catch him in a rundown, and that is the ball game. Final score: Woodrow Wilson 6, Spartans 5. We'll be back to recap after this. You're watching the Spartan Baseball on the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
One Way Towing, the source for all of your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote for delivery.
We're back now live at Spartan Yards where the Spartans drop a tough one tonight, 6-5 in extras to the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles. You hate to lose any time, but you really hate to lose to a rival school. Even though in the grand scheme of things, this game really doesn't mean anything. This is a 3A versus 4A game. The 2 games that really matter are still coming up on Saturday and next Thursday, but this one's still kind of a tough pill to swallow if you're the Spartans, because it's your big rival, and for the second year in a row, you get to watch your rival celebrate on your home field. So that's a tough way to lose a ball game. It was a very good ball game tonight. It was what you would expect out of a rivalry, but in the end, it was the Flying Eagles coming out on top in extras by a final score of 6-5. And we're joined now by Spartan head coach Corey Mann. Coach, you expect a rivalry game to be a good close game, but it's still a tough pill to swallow when you lose to your rival.
Yeah, close game throughout the night. We battled, and it is what it is. It's baseball. They got time to hit. We didn't. Sorry, I just ran sprints. And unfortunately it didn't go our way tonight.
Now, Lane Lambert gets the tough luck loss tonight, but talk a little bit about the job he did. He had to battle a little bit through but 4 innings of 1-run baseball. When the game he came in with a 2-run deficit, he did what he needed to keep you guys in it.
Yeah, I shut down Lane for a week. He was struggling, had a little trouble with his arm, so we shut him down. My plan was to run him like an inning, maybe 2 tonight, but he came out and he was feeling good, and his arm was feeling good, and he was pitching well. So I ran him up there longer than I wanted to, really, but we played so many games in such a short period of time. We were out of pitching, man. So it was what it was, and we gave him a hell of a game.
There's no doubt about that. You dropped to 16-10 on the season. 8 of your 10 losses are to Class 4A teams, and we've talked about this numerous times. You play up in class, play competition to get you ready for the postseason. Now the games that really matter are ahead of you. You got a key game on Saturday with huge seeding implications against Sissonville.
That's what I told them out there. We battled tonight, but flush it because Saturday we got a big regional game, and I hope everybody comes out and watches. And it's supposed to be a pretty day, I believe, and I just want to pack Spartan yards and senior night. You got to get everybody out here for seniors and play this game in a way that our community respects it. And I think we showed that a little bit tonight. We kept our heads down, and there's a lot of talk going on, but I feel like our guys for the most part kept our mouths shut and kept playing the game hard. And usually with baseball that plays out, but tonight it didn't seem to.
It was a well played. It was a hard play game, a tough play game. Both it came down to the bullpens. Both Lane Lambert and the Williams kid from Beckley both just did a great job, keeping each other at bay. What seemed like it might be kind of a run fest early on turned into a good pitcher's duel between those two. So all in all, I bet you're disappointed in the loss, but all in all, I thought it was it's what you would expect out of a rivalry game.
Yeah, absolutely, a lot of fun, man. I hate losing baseball games, but man, 8 innings and 1-run game, and everybody's playing hard and going hard, and credit to them, they got the hit when they needed it, and we did not, and that's all the difference is in these kind of games.
Well, we had a great crowd tonight. We're hoping for another big one on Saturday as we have a big game coming up. Coach, thank you for joining us. Best of luck on Saturday.
Appreciate it. Come on out to Spartan Yards.
Right, 6-5 was our final tonight. The Flying Eagles up in the Spartans tonight in a tough 1-run ball game. It was Woodrow Wilson jumping on the board first in the first inning, taking advantage of a couple of errors to get a 1-0 lead. Spartans returned the favor in the bottom half of the second inning, taking advantage of a couple of Woodrow Wilson errors to draw the game even at 1-1. Ashton Cochran ran into a little bit of trouble in the third inning. He was relieved by Braden Teeney. He also struggled a little bit early on. All in all, Woodrow Wilson ended up with 4 runs in that inning to take a 5-1 lead. Spartans got 2 of those back in the bottom half of the inning to make it 5-3. Teeney worked out of trouble in the fourth inning. Did a great job. Had the bases loaded, nobody out, but a double play on a pop up in foul territory to Ashton Cochran, and they throw the runner out. Trying to tag up at third base, making it a double play, and then a hard line drive that Eli Green made a beautiful stab on to go high into the air to pick it off to end that scoring threat. And at that point, it was still 5-3. Spartans get a run in the bottom half of the inning to make it 5-4. That's when Lane Lambert came on and did his job. He held the Eagles scoreless over the next 3 innings in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning, allowing the Spartans to come back and tie the game in the 6th. But in the 8th, the Eagles got the one hit when they needed it with the 6-5 lead, and then the Spartans threatened in the bottom half of the 8th inning, got 2 runners on, had Detko at second base. They intentionally walked May, and then Wyatt Thornton hit a chopper to third base that looked like it was going to be bases loaded, still in 2 outs, because the throw was low. It got away from the first baseman, but Detko made the wide turn at third, was hung up in a rundown between third and home for the 3rd out, and that ended the ball game. For the Flying Eagles, they had 6 runs on 7 hits, 5 errors. The Spartans 5 runs, 5 hits, and 3 errors. Williams was the winning pitcher tonight. He went 4 innings in relief, gave up 1 1 run on 3 hits. He walked 3, struck out 2. Lane Lambert got the tough luck loss tonight, but he pitched very well. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run. He walked 5. He struck out 6. So the Spartans fall to 16-10 on the season. As we said, 8 of those 10 losses were against teams in Class 4A. The last 2 games of the season now come your way against teams within the region, and a huge game on Saturday against Sissonville. One of the 2 regional losses for the Spartans this year was against Sissonville in a 1-run loss on the road last month. Now the Spartans try to return the favor. Win on Saturday, most likely you lock up the number 2 seed in the regional tournament, which means most games in the postseason would be played here at Spartan Yards. So that's going to wrap things up here from Spartan Yards. A tough luck night for the Spartans in a rivalry game, but we look forward to exciting action on Saturday. Once again, your final score tonight from Spartan Yards, it was the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles 6 and the Greenbrier Spartans 5. Good night, everybody.